What is up, guys? It is Christ. Welcome back to Dream Theater Thursday, and welcome back to the Images and Words album reaction. I have been having an absolute blast with this album. It is by far one of my favorite albums, and I'm only 3 songs deep into the album. I have been listening to Another Day and Pull Me Under nonstop, and I just finished Take the Time, which was absolutely amazing. You guys were 100% right, and I am super excited to check out the rest of this album. And currently, it is in competition with my favorite album when it comes to Metropolis Part 2. This is definitely in competition with the album. Anyways, let's get into a little bit of a lyrical analysis of Surrounded. And the fourth track of Dream Theater is Surrounded Looking at Genius. That's where I'm getting my information from. It's written by keyboardist Kevin Moore, which is kind of cool. I definitely loved his stuff in the previous song. It's an upbeat progressive ballads, which is going to be pretty cool. The song is one of Dream Theater's most abstract. The exact meaning of the lyrics have eluded fans since its release, so that's going to be kind of an interesting one. We're definitely going to try and do a little bit of a lyrical analysis. And the song at one time was dedicated to Arthur Ashe, a tennis player who died of AIDS. Ooh, that's kind of sad. The general tone of the lyrics is spiritual, though no literal meaning can be ascertained. So that's going to be kind of interesting to look at. Maybe I might not focus too much on the lyrics this time. I'll probably focus on taking the instruments in, and then we'll do a little bit of a lyrical analysis afterwards. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you got some synth, and then you got keyboard.
Too late. Sometimes all I want to do is wait. The shadow I've been hiding in has fled from me today. I know it's easier to walk away than look it in the eye. But I will raise a shelter to the sky. And here beneath this stars alive, she will slowly yield the light as I awaken from the longest night.
I like what Portnoy is doing on the toms right now. Sure, she uses the that's pretty cool too. Definitely sounds a lot like Rush.
Lights
put a delay pedal on. A looper pedal.
Once lost, but I was found. When I heard that standing shadow all around me, I set those sparks tumbling down the hill. But I will hold this what I have of me still. She whispers words to clear my mind. I once could see, but not last I'm blind. I know it's easier to walk away than look it in the eye. But I had given all that I could take, and now I've only habits left to break. Tonight I'll still be lying here surrounded in all the light.
I don't really have much words to use other than beautiful. That was a very beautiful song. It was definitely a really good one. There was a lot of cool, really cool riffs in here. Um, um, I can definitely say this one is more on the Rush side of influences. From what Rush I have heard. Now keep in mind, I've tried to listen to Rush and I just cannot get into their music. Even after I actually listened to some off camera, some songs that I have heard before. After after people encouraged me, oh, you should go back and listen to Rush. I did that off camera, and I still just cannot get into their music. Um, but this sounds similar. It's some sections in this sounded similar, but not quite like Rush. It's definitely Rush influence though. Um, so let's see what little bit. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of musical analysis first. So definitely, there was some really cool stuff that was happening in this song. There was definitely a really cool sort of synth intro with the piano overlaced on top of that. But I did think that the synth was a little bit too repetitive. I think that he probably should have went to um, a different chord instead of the same one repeated over and over and over. That did get a little bit repetitive, but that's really the only complaint I had about this song. Another thing, there was some sections in the middle that just I got lost in. Not that it was a bad section, but it was too much time signature changes for me. I wouldn't say too much changes, but more like very, very, very unfamiliar to me. You guys saw me like struggling to follow along to it, but I was definitely liking it. It's just I don't quite know a whole bunch of time signatures, and that's what I love about Dream Theater. It challenges me, and a lot of times I look like a fool the first time I listen to a song, but then when I go back and listen to it again, I start getting the feel of it and that kind of stuff. So um, the first listen isn't always a true representation of the way I feel about a song. But I can definitely say that this was an absolutely amazing song. There was a lot of really cool parts in it, a lot of cool riffs by John Petrucci, and the drumming was absolutely incredible by Mike Portnoy. There was a lot of really cool. I don't know if it was more tribal type drums that he was using, but they sounded different, and I liked that. It sounded really cool. Um, yeah, that's gonna about do it for the musical analysis. So let's do a little bit of a lyrical analysis. So one of the lyrics that kind of stood out to me was when he said, "Where's it at? I know it's easier to walk away than look it in the eye." So I don't really quite know what he's talking about. He alludes to something when he says to look it in the eye. And then down below, he says she was dancing through the night above his bed. I'm thinking that this was definitely, it was either a spiritual encounter, or he was dreaming, or he was hallucinating. Because it's sort of all over the place when it comes to like the lyrics. I could definitely see why people can't make heads or tails of this. I struggle myself with lyrical analysis. That's why sometimes I will be way off when it comes to it, and only when it's really clear will I have like a full understanding, or when I have the understanding right in front of me, I'm able to decipher and say, okay, well, this is what this means, and then that's what that means. I didn't really get that with this song. I'm kind of lost when it comes to lyrical analysis, so I'm not even going to attempt to do it. I will, yeah, I can't even begin to understand this. But other than that, I think this song was really good. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5. It wasn't quite to the same caliber that the other three that I have heard on the album were at, but it was definitely enjoyable, and I will definitely be listening to it again in the future. So yeah, that's gonna be my analysis for this song. Super good. A couple of just small issues with the song that I had personally, but I'm not gonna knock someone if they didn't find any issues with those. Let me know what you guys thought of the song. If you guys are new here, I am doing a full Images and Words album reaction, and I have 3 songs up already. I have Pull Me Under, Another Day, and Now Take the Time, and then this one, obviously, because you guys are seeing it. Next week, we will be doing the next 2, and we'll probably close out the album in a week or 2, or possibly 3. I don't quite know. I want to stick to 2 songs a week, so yeah. That's going to be a little bit, yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so with that out of the way, guys, this is Big Christ, and I will see you guys next time.